Hi guys. Sorry I haven't been posting many videos or any videos on YouTube lately, but that's because there really hasn't been anything worth recording. It's just basic stuff. Final repairs, recaps, displays, stuff like that, audio chips. Nothing really worth recording, making a video on. So I really haven't been, doing many videos. And, yeah, I guess that's about it. But I have the Superbase here. I thought I'd do a video on it. Everyone likes the Superbase. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with these radios. They're not my favorite. I know people like them, but I just think they're, I don't know, overly engineered for CB use. But that's just me. But I also revamped my work area here. So I took away my toolbox. I retired that synad meter because it was proven to be unreliable. So I brought out some other equipment that I kind of put away and out of service, and starting to put them back into service, like this 2040 signal generator. I'll probably be going. It works. But it's all the original caps and stuff, so I'll probably be going through that. The 1040 that you guys have seen in the other videos, that's still something I use. The 8640 still in use. Of course, all my power supplies, frequency counters, the oscilloscope, spectrum analyzer, miscellaneous parts, caps, pots, yeah, stuff like that. And then there's my workbench area. There's my laptop that I use for everything, basically. My shop radio, signal tracer. That's all work that I got to get through. And then just miscellaneous electronic stuff here. It's basically it, guys, for my work area here, but I feel like it's a lot better this way. Yeah, I brought back my the synad meter. Like I said, I retired this one. It was this is a homebrew Synada 3, but I don't know. It's been a little wonky, so I've decided to retire that. And when I get a chance, I'll possibly go through this. Who knows? But yeah, that's about it here. So now, story with this thing. It's a local guy from Massachusetts. Texted me, called me, or whatever. So he had purchased a Superbase off of somebody, I don't know who, and that it had some mods done to it, channel mods, and the guy he bought it off of had unmodded it. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he ripped apart the traces. I'm yet to see what's going on here, but there was definitely a channel mod. You can see here with the switches. Looked like there was 2 other switches back there. Possibly another switch back here. Who knows what was done to this. But also, when you send in your radios, make sure you send in... I like having the mic and the power supply cord that goes with the radio. That way we can eliminate any possible issues with the mic or a power cord or what have you. So when you guys send in your radios, especially the base units, send in everything, because if there's an issue with your mic, it's here and I can test it. If there's an issue with your power cord, it's here and I can test that. So this radio was sent to me without the mic and without the power cord, so that's probably why. That's why this clock display isn't working, because it's on DC power. But anyway, it's for future reference. Send in everything. So yeah, story behind this. The guy that bought it called me. The guy he bought it off of did the channel, unmodded it, and I guess he had issues with the unmodding the VCO. So I'm yet to see what the VCO looks like. These things are a pain in the butt to work on. I got to take this board out, flip it out of the way, and see what the traces look like on that VCO, because these have issues with VCO to begin with anyway, so we'll see what's going on with that. But this had been to a popular repair shop in upstate New York. I'm not going to say the name of the shop, but I guess it had been there for 5 months. This is according to the person who sent me in this radio. Don't know if it's true, don't really care, but that's the story behind this radio. It went up to a certain repair shop in upstate New York. He had it for 5 months. Told him he couldn't fix it. Told him he had recapped the radio. It's not recapped. And then just sent it back to him 5 months later. So you can obviously tell here that this hasn't been recapped at all. You know, maybe back here a few of them at some point, but definitely nothing recent. So I think the course of action here now is to go through our manual here and just try to do a basic alignment, see if any of the voltages, you know, match, and you know, hopefully we can get this fixed for the gentleman. You know, I hate working on these. I told him I hate working on radios that have been to other places where people have kind of, you know, messed it up, and now it's here. The only reason why is because nobody wants to pay for the time to fix these. You know, when you give them a shop rate, you know, it ends up being more than what the radio is worth. So I'm kind of doing this as a, I wouldn't say a favor, but, you know, I'm going to try to get this fixed for the guy, and, you know, because these are nice radios, you know, when they are working right. Again, I don't particularly care for them. I think they're just, you know, speech compressor and this, you know, I guess the clarifier is all right, but it's, you know, everything is just a little bit weird, you know, dual antenna. It's, I think it's unnecessary, you know, for CB radio use. But again, you know, it's here, so let me check out this VCO and see what's going on with it. All right, let me get this thing apart. So actually, before I take this apart, the gentleman who sent me this said that it actually received signal. So before I start taking these boards out, let's do a signal check and see what we got for SYNAD as well, and take it from there. So all right, you got channel 19. We got 27.185. We got minus 110 dBm. Let's see what we got for signal. It's just barely making it through at minus 110. So I got my SYNAD meter on through the speaker here. Let me plug this jack in for the external speaker. See what we're doing for SYNAD. Alright. Sorry for the tone here. But alright. We're getting nothing. Minus 110. Alright. Let's bring this back down. It's minus 100. (101), 102, 103. (102, 103, 104, 103. 105. Minus 103. We're getting right around 12. It's not great. 12 dB of synad and minus 104 dBm, so we can improve on that, but it is receiving, so that's a plus. Alright, let me tear into this and see what's going on. Alright, so it's been a couple of days since I've had this on my bench. I had to do other customers' work. I kind of had to set this aside and fix a few radios for a good customer of mine. And so I put this back on the bench. And so I have this, sorry guys, I'm fighting off a cold. So I have this all recapped, both boards. I also took this whole front faceplate off, and I was able to get at that. You can kind of just barely see it right in there. There it is. Right in there. That's for the clock. There's one electrolytic capacitor on that. And then on the speech compressor, you can kind of see right in there. There's that blue capacitor. And that's the only one on that speech compressor. The speech compressor actually works on this unit. But, so, what else did I do to this? Oh yeah, so now the pass-throughs. These were looking pretty ugly. So, these are known failure points on this board here, the bottom-sided, the bottom board. This is a double-sided board, so it has these pass-throughs. And so I went over them as best I could. Some of them are tough to get at, which is kind of the downfall of this these Superbases, in my opinion. They're not easy to work on. And so now, yeah, with those repaired, I now have a 4-watt carrier. But unfortunately, still have no modulation. So now that also means I have no sideband. So, yeah, I'm kind of stuck here now. I have to do some further diagnosing and find out why there's no modulation. And, audio. Yeah, there's nothing. So, I gotta do some more diagnosing and, see why we have no modulation. I thought that redoing the pass-throughs would have fixed this, but it didn't. But I don't know if I had said it in the previous videos, previous clips, this radio didn't suffer from that electrolytic capacitor leaking. This is my third one, and the other two I've had have needed trace repair because of that electrolytic capacitor just belching out its insides. But this one here was surprisingly, it wasn't, the electrolytic capacitor was intact. But yeah, let me do some further diagnosing and try to get this modulation fixed. Alright guys, I'll be back. So I went to go put all my video clips together for the ending, and I realized that I deleted my last video clip of that GE Superbase. So what it ended up being was more pass-throughs, and that fixed the modulation on that particular unit as well. I just wanted to at least give you guys some sort of ending, I guess, to this, so you're not left there hanging. But yeah, unfortunately I must have deleted it, and it's just sucks. But anyway, this will be my next project here, getting this little linear. I don't do much with these, but kind of helping out a person who's in a bind. But I'll do a video on this next time. But yeah, guys. So that GE Superbase, all it needed was just a electrolytic capacitors, alignment, and some of those all of those pass-throughs resoldered, and we got a radio working again. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and sorry I didn't have the proper ending to this video.